Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is GopeSF, and today we are doing a definitive, the end-all be-all, Kingdom Hearts Keyblade tier list. Here's the criteria for the tier list. 1. Does it look cool? 2. Is it something I would actually use as a weapon? Bonus points if it looks like a key, bonus points if it looks like a blade. Things I do not care about. 1. How good it actually is in the game. 2. Any stats that it provides as a weapon. 3. Any special bonuses or abilities that the Keyblade provides when you have it equipped. And 4. Relevance to the story based on how sentimental it is or which part of the game you actually acquire it. I do not care about any about that. The only things I care about, is it a key? Is it a blade? And for that, let's get started. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay, I think it's actually only fair if we start with this thing. I know it's called a Kingdom Key. So I'm gonna put it in B tier, just to start us off nice and strong. Don't really need to go into detail about this. It kind of looks like a key. It doesn't look anything like a blade, but it is an icon. So, yeah, B tier. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's actually get to... We'll just go left to right. Alright, so, crab on a stick. Not a key. Not really a blade. And it doesn't look all that cool. C tier. What is this thing? I don't think the people who designed this game know what a key actually is. I mean, I guess I can open the door with it if I hit it hard enough. But I would never use this as a weapon. Looks way too heavy. C tier. Alright, so we got a popsicle. Honestly, looks kind of cool. Doesn't look anything like a key. Kind of looks like a blade. I'll give it a little bit blade. B tier. This thing, rose on a stick. Does actually look like a short sword. I don't get the rose. I don't care about the rose. I'll go C tier. This thing. What is that? Pan flute on a piece of bamboo? D tier. What? I'm not gonna fight anybody with that. What's next? Oh yeah, okay, this is the whole reason I wanted to start this tier list. This is a whole bunch of bones that are held together with red duct tape. I'm not going to unlock any doors with it. I am not going to win any fights with it. F tier. Okay, this one is just a recolor. I'll still put it in B tier right next to that one. What's next? Alright, so we got poker chips on the stick. The stick is long. I don't know, probably C tier. Nah, it's really... Actually, the design's not that great. D tier. What is this thing? Ooh, okay. Definitely, yeah. This thing is strictly a weapon. Doesn't really look like a key, but, I'm gonna be winning some fights with this. A tier. Ooh, okay. Now this thing, frickin' what, 20 pounds of cast iron in the shape of an old school key? S tier. Easy S tier. What's this thing? It's neither a key nor a blade, but the design's pretty cool. C tier. But I'll put it at the top of C tier. Oh, now this looks like something I can fight with. A little bit edgelord-ish. This is something that a 12-year-old who dyes their hair black and swears on their life by Linkin Park would use. Not that I would know. Do I want to put it in S tier? No, the top tip of it. Not even that thing that's jutting out, which is supposed to sort of kind of put it in this weird shape of a key, but the actual top of it doesn't look anything like a blade. I mean, I could probably poke somebody with that pointy tip up at the top, but at that point, I might as well use, like, a blood test injection needle. A tier. This thing. Does not look like a key. Does not look like a blade. Looks like a club. Design is halfway decent, though, and I would still use it as a weapon, so, B tier. Wait. Hold on. Is this... Okay, this is just a katana that's on fire. S tier. This... This looks like a katana with extra steps, but the top part of it looks like a lockpick, which I'm going to call it a key. So, S tier. And because it's more key-like, I'm putting it above the katana. What is this thing? F tier. Okay, now we actually get an actual sword. After all these keyblades, we finally get something that's a sword. It doesn't look like a key, though. And the design's even edgier than whatever this thing was. B tier. Let's see what else. I have mixed emotions about this one. I don't think it looks that great. I would definitely use it as a weapon. I could see myself bludgeoning somebody to death with this. But I'm not going to call it a key. C tier. Okay. Actually, this one is absolutely a bludgeon club. The design actually looks kind of cool. I like the design of this a lot. I think the gold gradient with the blue highlights looks really cool. And it also looks like a lockpick. S tier. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Ooh. Okay, this thing is actually a sword, so it's getting a lot of bonus points for that. I can never use this as a key, but I will absolutely use this as a weapon, and the design is absolutely baller. This is S tier. Yeah, okay. This is a steampunk stick. If I try and open doors with this, it's gonna break. If I try and fight somebody with it, it's gonna break. F tier. Alright, this is, if I describe this as Linkin Park, then whatever this thing is some awkward combination between AVI, My Chemical Romance, and Panic at the Disco. But it looks cool. A tier. Next. I don't get it. What's this thing? Honestly, the design is not that great. It's very, very bog standard. But it looks like a key. And no, it doesn't look like a blade. B tier. Okay. Ooh. The design is halfway decent. And it doesn't look like a key or a blade, but I would absolutely use this as a weapon. This thing will do some damage. C tier. What is... What? I would put this in F tier, but the design's actually decent enough. D tier. Oh, Okay, so I know I put that other red duct tape piece of thing in the F tier, and this kind of has the same vibe, but it looks like a lockpick, which I'm also going to call a key. And the structural integrity of this thing, I would absolutely use this as a weapon. So, B tier. Yeah, that one. Alright, the design is really bad. I can see this being in the shape of a shillelagh, which is not a blade. This thing certainly is not a key. And if I try and use this as a weapon, that bottom part up above, what is that, like a ribbon or mistletoe or something? That's gonna snap. Like, this thing's gonna break instantly. F tier. What? F tier. Alright, hear me out. If you take away all the frivolous bits, it does actually look like one of those square swords that are still actually pretty sharp. So I think this is a blade. It's not really a key. I can't see myself opening doors with this thing, even if the bottom half looks like an attempt at a Swiss Army knife. But the design is really, really cool. This is at least A tier. And I think I like the design more than My Chemical AVI, so we're putting it there. Yeah, I don't know what anyone was thinking. Okay! Alright, now we're getting somewhere. This thing actually looks like a key. This thing actually looks like a blade. It took us this long to get an actual keyblade. Absolute S tier, top of the line. This is gonna be very, very hard to beat. Why did it take this long to get us something that looks like a blade and something that looks like a key? Like, what is this? What is this? This is barely a key, barely a blade. This is a key, this is a blade. Get your act together. Wow, okay, next. I don't see myself using this as a key. And this isn't exactly a blade as, like, so much like a sword blade, but it is an axe blade. I would flip this thing around and absolutely use this as an axe. This is at least A tier. I think because I'm more likely to use it as a weapon, it's going above My Chemical at the Disco. Do I want to put it... I think I'm more likely to use it as a weapon than this. No, this design's cooler. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, this thing. Not a key. These people don't know what keys are. But it absolutely is a blade, and this will do a lot of damage. Yeah, A tier. Design's also actually kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Next, what is this thing? It's a bird. Bird. On ribbons. This thing's also gonna break, but it does look kind of cool. C tier. You get a promotion. Yeah. Okay. Next. I want to think this thing can do some damage, but because it's two thin poles, I think it's going to break. It does look kind of cool, though. Just because the design is pretty cool, C tier, but like absolute bottom of C tier. I could barely see this being used as a weapon. But it does look cool, and I think I could win some fights with it. C tier above this thing. I don't like the way this thing looks. This thing looks ugly. But it looks like it will win me some fights. Although, okay, no, the blade part of it looks very deadly, but it's being held together by an inflatable life preserver and some rope. And the handle is rope that is being pulled on with tension to keep it straight and sturdy by the life preserver. So if that thing pops, this thing becomes entirely useless. D tier. Next we got I don't know, looks okay. Actually, yeah, I could see this doing a little bit of damage. I'm gonna put it up here next to this fire-looking whatever one. Structural integrity looks a lot better, and I think I could hit harder with the loop-de-loop than I can with these two loop-de-loops. So it's slightly better than fire, but not by much. And we've kind of gotten back to the point where nothing looks like a key and nothing looks like a blade. So, come on, guys. Alright, what's this thing? This is something that a cosplayer would bring to a convention, but it does look cool. Okay, if we're actually assuming that all of the dark bits are metal and all of the shiny bits are glass, and the batteries are stored in the handle with the light bulb in the kitchen with the candlestick. But I think it's like about here. Definitely better than whatever this thing was. And yeah, this is just a better version of this. And I get the sneaking suspicion we're going to see a lot of that. So, let's keep going. This thing. You know what? Yeah, Speak of the Devil is just a better version of this thing. So, although, I'll put it up here. Because I would use this as a weapon sooner than I would use this. What, would I? No. The thorns at the bottom are really going to hurt if I mishandle it. I don't think this is worth using as a weapon, so C tier. Okay, now we're getting back to the blade part of things. Hardly looks like a key. Looks a lot like a blade. And the design's really cool, so this is at least an A tier. Yeah. Okay. Next, this thing. The design's really cool. It looks a lot more key-like than a lot of other ones. It's very standard. But I wouldn't use it as a weapon. I think I'm going to put this here, and you get an upgrade. Actually, do you? No, you're barely a weapon. But this still goes here, underneath whatever this white star thing is. Next. Alright, so we know it's a hollow branch with a beehive next to it. The branch is going to break on the first swing, and then the bees are going to be ticked, and it's a 50-50... No, actually, it's more like a 70-30 chance that the bees start attacking and stinging me than they do my enemy. So it's a one-time use with a stick that is probably just going to get me stung to death. F tier. Okay. Design 10 out of 10. And it absolutely looks like a blade. This is not going in anything other than S tier, but where do I want to put it in S tier? I think I put it here, because I think if I use this as a weapon, it's... No, it's going here. Because it... Well, no. No. Okay, so this design is better. It just looks better. It's a better overall design. Best design. But this looks so much more like a weapon. And it looks absolutely baller. Doesn't really look like a key. Like, these other lockpick looking things, they look more like keys than this thing does, but this thing just looks cooler. And this will absolutely decimate somebody. If I bring this to a fight, I'm winning. S tier. This. Kind of flamboyant, but the structural integrity looks really good, and the design is cool. Wait, is this supposed to be an upgraded version of this thing? Yeah, I think it is. But it looks worse. Bottom of S tier. Okay, so we got the sword thing back. But the wing is absolutely unnecessary. It doesn't make it look any more like a key. It makes you look more like a goofball. The sword part of it looks better, though. No, I'll put it below its original version, but subject to change. Alright, next. What is this thing? It's not a key, not a weapon. It's not a lockpick, it's not a blade. If this thing didn't look as cool as it does, it's an easy F tier, but I think I'm going to put it in D tier. The designer put their heart and soul into it. I don't want to take that away from them, but is not good. Okay, this thing. As far as the weapon, it's not a blade, it's more of a metal rod. It has that same golden blue thing going on here that I really like, but I don't know, it's not a key, it's not a blade, it's not a lockpick, and it's barely a weapon. I think that the design is cool enough that I don't even feel comfortable putting it in D tier, though, so... Yeah, that looks right. Why is this thing back? What is... No, I'm actually putting it this as bottom of F tier just because they had the audacity to bring it back in the front. Well, no. Okay, this time it actually looks like it's made of metal, so at least there's that. Nah. I'll put it there. I'll be nice. All right, next. It's all pixelated. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this one. Could I bring myself to put it in B tier? Yeah, I could. This looks like something where I tried to make a Keyblade, and then when I present this to the designers, they're like, what is this thing? And then, before I get laughing stocked out of the room, I swing it at a coconut and chop it perfectly cleanly in half, and then they stop laughing because of my prowess. So, yeah, I'll put that in B tier. Next, this thing. Okay. So, unfortunately, that top part prevents this from being an actual blade, and doesn't make it look any more like a key. So it's actually costing itself points by being over the top. However, that black bit at the top does look like it would do a lot of damage. So, where did I put that other one? Could I see myself putting it? Yeah, I could put this in A tier. Yeah, I like where that's going. Alright, next. Ooh. This is really good. This is at least an A tier, but where do I want to put it? I think I'm actually putting it here because I think the design is really neat, and I am very likely to use that as a weapon. You know what? It actually also kind of looks like a lockpick, so it's going in S tier. Yeah, that's a great one. Okay, now we're getting back to the sword bits. Again, suffers from the same problem as this thing, where the top golden bit prevents the blade from being a blade. However, the design is really cool. It has the same thing where it's like this katana, whatever, but the extra bits where they tried to make it look more like a key prevent it from looking more like a blade. I think I'm still putting it in S tier, and I think I'm putting it here. I like this design a lot more than whatever this fishnet stocking looking thing is, because at least this thing is really simple and really clean, which I really like. Next. Okay, again, same thing. They are starting to understand what a sword is, so at least there's that. But all of the extra bits that don't even make it look like a key are preventing it from being a weapon. And even though I do like the pink, periwinkle, magenta, black, and dark purple color scheme that they got going on here, the design as a weapon is actually just not that great. Although the pokey bits would cause some damage. B tier. But is this going at the... Yeah, this is going a really high B. That's a very strong B. Next. Okay, so now we get to the part where it doesn't look like a blade, but it looks a lot like a key. If the design was better, I think it's a very strong contender. Actually, no, the design really is good enough. It's going to be in B tier. Now, where do I put it in B tier? Okay, it has to go above this one since this one looks like a lockpick, not a key. This one actually looks like a key. I think I'm putting it here because... No, it's going... It is going above. Wow, this is tough. Because this is very key. Not so much blade. I do like that design a lot, though. I'm putting it here. I think that's fair. Okay. All blade, no key. Fantastic. This is B tier for sure. Bottom of B tier. I'm sure this has some story relevance for you actually using a sword for the first time ever. I don't care. Ooh. Alright, design is cool. I like the design. But I'm not actually getting, like, key or blade vibes from it. So... I'll put it there. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a cool looking weapon. But it's not really a key or a blade. Next. Definitely will do some damage. And it actually has, like, enough of a ridge to it. I would call this a blade. I would not call it a key, but I would call it a blade. You know, where did I put that other one? Do I like it more than this design? Not quite, but a high B tier. Yeah, that's where I'll put it. Next. What is this thing? Wait, is this like... This looks like a red lightsaber that the Seven Sisters use, but they tried to add fire effects to make it look like a key, but they failed to do that, which is really stupid. However, if this is a lightsaber, I'm still going to call it a blade. And this thing would do some damage. No. A tier. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Wait, didn't I just do this one? Okay, I guess it's technically different. It's definitely worse than those other two. As far as being a weapon and being a key. Is it worse than this one? Now I actually have to ask the tough questions. You know, yeah, I think I'll put it in here. I think I would rather use this one as a weapon before I use this one as a weapon. Okay, next. I think they were trying to go for a lockpick look, but they missed the mark entirely. But it does look like a pretty solid shillelagh. So, C tier. C tier. Ooh, okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're getting somewhere. Definitely better than this. Definitely better than this. How likely would I be? No, you know what? No. S tier. Yeah, it looks like a blade. It looks like a key. It looks like it would deal a lot of damage. And the design is kind of basic, but the color scheme saves it. The color scheme makes it look really cool. I'm actually putting this here, above the fishnet. All right, next. Looks like this one, but with extra steps. But those extra steps might not keep it from F tier. You know, it's going in D tier, but it's better than this, and I don't know what I was thinking, putting this at the top. Do it like that. Okay, yeah, top of D tier. Next. Maybe it's because this picture is really pixelated, but it really doesn't look like a blade, and it certainly doesn't look like a key. The color scheme is the only thing saving it, but I don't think that's enough. I think as far as functionality as a weapon goes, it would work. It would work. D tier. Okay, next. Design's really cool. I would barely call this a blade. It looks like they were starting off as a blade, but then halfway through they decided, you know what we should do? Make this not look like a blade. How comfortable would I be using this thing in a fight? Definitely more than the turtle doves. You know, a turtle doves needs to get moved to the bottom of C. Yeah, I'm going to put it here because it has the same thing going on that this does, where this started off as a blade and then they added more meh to it. But if you took the meh off, this would definitely be like at least a very small short sword, maybe even a dirk, if you will. This one, you can't remove the fluff and expect it to look like a blade. They were very close. They tried really hard, and then they stopped trying and tried something else, which was their downfall. And yeah, turtle doves, you're getting moved down to the bottom there. I don't know what I was thinking. Why would I try and fight somebody with a bird and a bunch of ribbons? That's cringe. Okay, this thing. This is a better lightsaber. Wait a minute. It's going just above this one, only because this one's longer. Yeah. Alright, next. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This is the... Dang. These two are exactly the same. I don't... It literally just comes down to which color I like more. I think I like this color scheme a little bit more for it. But these two are literally the same thing. I'm ranking them exactly the same. Like, if it just comes down to a color preference, then, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, this thing. I already ranked this. Wait, are these just recolors at this? Yeah, these are just recolors at this point. What the heck? Kingdom Hearts getting lazy. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so something tells me this is also I already ranked this one too. Where did I rank it? I ranked it somewhere. It was up here. I like this color scheme more. The gold and the silver works much better than this does, but yeah, you know what? I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Even though these two are the exact same. Yeah, that's right. I'm putting you in the top of A tier because this is my tier list. And I am right. Okay, this thing. Ooh, I ranked this one before too. Where was this? Yeah, up here. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to notice, like, a pattern with some of these. Okay, yeah, I think I am putting this one above this one only because this one has like a shiny silver around the edges, which means that the blade has been sharpened, which means it will do more damage than this one. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, this thing. I also ranked this. Where did I rank this? This was one of those purple ones. It's actually going down here. This one is worse than this one because if the pictures are anything to go off of, this one is longer. And I think I would still rather use this as a weapon more than this. But I would absolutely use this more than this, so at least you got that going for you. Next. Okay, another recolor. Where did I put this one? Man, it's so hard to keep track of everything, man. Where did I put this one? I know I ranked it. Did I not rank it? No, I definitely ranked it. Where did I put it? Okay, yeah, A tier. This looks like it was heat tempered, which will absolutely deal a lot more damage than gold. Next. Next, we have an umbrella. Not really a key, not really a blade. F tier. A stick. Not really a key, not really a blade. Not... Actually, I could win a lot of fights if I brought a stick to a fight. S tier. Alright, what's this thing? Definitely a blade, definitely deals a lot of damage. It has the same gusto as this thing, but I think it's better. Yeah, this is just a better version of whatever this thing is. Next. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Literally, the only thing I don't like about this design is the blue at the bottom. But other than that, Full Metal Heavy Hitter actually kind of looks like a key. Yeah, S tier. Okay. I can tell it's supposed to be an upgraded version of this, but this one looks so much worse. By a country mile, actually. Let's go in B tier. Where do I put it in B tier? I think I put it here. No, I put it... Yeah, that's... You tried too hard, guys. You tried so hard and you got so far, but in the end, B tier. Ooh. Okay, this is pretty. I'm actually going to give it bonus points for looking like a blade. Not really a key. I don't know, this one's just kind of pretty. It's pretty enough, though, that I'm putting it in A tier. Yeah, good job on this one. Yeah, you guys, you done good. Next. We got another fireball. Where'd I put the other fireball? C tier. Yeah, that looks right. You could convince me that this could be a key. You cannot convince me that this is a blade. I would lose every fight with this thing as a weapon, and it looks stupid. D tier. Next. Okay. I love the design. I love what they're going for. So this is going to be ranked relatively high. This is at least a B tier. Yeah, this is going to be a high B tier. I think it's going here because it doesn't look enough like a key to justify putting it like super, super high. And I think as far as a blade, I would sooner use this and this as a weapon than this thing. So, design's really cool. Design's at least an A tier, but minus points for not being a key and not being a blade. Like, at least this thing is a blade. Like, come on, guys. Alright, next. If you took the trophy off the top, this would be a deadly weapon. And if you keep the trophy on the top, it's kind of a lockpick. So this is at least an A tier. No, it's not an A tier. Oh, but the colors look really good. You know, I like it better than this one. Which they kind of have the same thing going on, but this one's better. So, yeah. Decent B tier. What? The design's cool, but I can't see this being used as a weapon. This is probably C tier material, and it's definitely better than the turtle doves. But I will gladly use this as a weapon before this thing. So, yeah, bottom of C tier. Florabells. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I think I have a 30% chance to deal more damage with this than the 0% chance to do any damage with this. And this is neither a key nor a blade. It looks kind of cool if your design is just stick with crescent popping out, which that's definitely what they're going for, but I'm dealing more damage with an umbrella. This thing is bad. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. This thing looks cool. Structural integrity is not sound, but it is fully made of metal. This will hurt. This will absolutely decimate somebody in a fight. And I think the design looks cool. Absolutely a better version. Okay, so just as starting off, this is an absolutely a better version of this. To the point where this is going at least B tier. I almost wonder, could I unlock doors with this? Is this key enough that I can unlock doors? Yeah, I like that up there. Yeah, that looks good. What is this thing? This is a worse version of this as far as being a weapon. The design is cool enough that it's not going in F tier, but I would never use this for anything. I wouldn't unlock doors with this. I wouldn't fight with this. This is... feels bad. This looks cool. Where do I want to put this one? I'm gonna say it looks like a blade. It doesn't really look like a key, but it's definitely a weapon. This is at least A tier. This is tricky. Yeah, I think I'm putting this here, and then I'm moving this one up here. Because this design is just a lot better than anything before it. Like, yeah, these lightsabers are actually, like, S-tier weapons, but because the design is very bare bones, they're not going any higher than A. They're barely reaching the bottom of A. And I think the only... I like this design more than this one, but because literally all these other ones before it, I am more likely to use as weapons before this one. This one has to go here. Alright, next. This is food. This is food. I would eat this before I fight with this. I'm dealing more damage with the umbrella. Okay, no. The design actually looks kind of cool. Mostly the color palette. But the design actually doesn't look that bad. No, I think I gotta leave it down here. Because even though this is the best design in F tier so far, this isn't a weapon. Alright, next, we got a stone pickaxe with Minecraft cart rails. You know what? With how much iron has to go into making Minecraft cart rails, there's validity to this. And I think I can open a door with a pickaxe fairly simply. This is at least a C tier. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Alright, next. Oh, we got this thing again. How does it compare to the other version? This one is better than this one because this one looks more like this one because both of them are blades. I have no evidence and I refuse to elaborate further. This one. Okay, bonus points for the extra kibble on it being a wind-up key. So it absolutely has more key potential. And as far as a bludgeoning weapon, this thing actually has some structural integrity. C tier. At least. No. Well, yeah, C tier at least, but I don't know, B tier, actually. This thing looks like it's held together well enough that I can use this as a bludgeoning weapon, and, like, yeah, bonus points for it having a key. You know what? No, let's get crazy with it. Let's go here. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Next we have this thing. This is way too over the top. I guess I can't say the design isn't cool, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. This one's the same thing. What? The black and white looks cooler, so it's going above it. But otherwise, they're the exact same thing. Yeah. Alright, next. Oh, hold up. What is this? Huh. Huh. What is this? S tier. Also, yeah, okay, the stick gag was funny, but the stick is, Alright, the stick is going above the honey pot because even though both of these are sticks, this one has a 30% chance to do damage to my enemy. This has a 100% chance to do some damage to the enemy. So, yeah, this stick is better than this. Which is better than an umbrella, which is better than food, which is better than... I'm still mad at that. But yeah, this thing, S tier. Actually, do I even want to put it higher? Because it looks a lot more like a key than this one. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a low S tier, but, like, dang, this is an S tier. I like this. I don't know why, but I like this a lot. Whoever designed this, get yourself a raise, man. Alright. So, another cheap keyblade that looks like it's held together with wood, but you would think I would put it, like, right about here, just above the actual stick. But this thing looks like it was actually built properly. Can't believe I'm saying that. So this is still an F tier. Just underneath the thing that looks like it's made out of metal. But, yeah, this is not the worst of the worst, so, feel happy about that. What the heck is this? Well, it definitely has a blade factor to it, but wait. Hold on. Is this just... Yeah, okay, this is two of these things welded together with a rusty tip. Well, okay, given the black score... Okay, yeah, this thing suffered from a lot of fire damage. Why would you ever want to wield this? Let me look at... Okay, yeah, right after that, they just have the fixed version. So... I have to give it a little bit of bonus points for being more of a blade than just one of these things is. So I'm going to put it at the bottom of A tier. And hopefully it just gets better. Well, speaking of which, alright, so we have a fixed version. Which does just look better in every way. And I actually really like the design of it. Actually, I'm putting this up here. It's a little bit on the nose over the top because it's two of these things just kind of together. But the fact that, like, it does look cool. They managed to somehow make it look cool. And it is actually a sword that looks really sharp and isn't covered in fishnet stockings. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it here. The only reason it's not higher is because, at least with some of these other ones, they look enough like keys and lockpicks that I can open doors with them. But this one's staying in A tier because even though it's obviously based off of a better design, I'm afraid this would break the moment I try and use it. I would still do a lot of damage, and they're still on the right track with this one, but this just being fixed and new and shiny and obviously better just makes it better. Alright, next. Okay, so right off the bat, this one does look like this one, but it is just better, so it's at least going in C tier. Actually, I'm going to say it. This one looks like this one, but only slightly worse, so I'm putting it here. And that is the correct answer. That design is gorgeous. It's barely a blade. And I'm not opening any doors with it. So... Although, do I actually... If we're assuming that this is full metal, that would still be a weapon. Not so much of a blade, but definitely a weapon. You know what? Here. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, all right. Now we're talking. Dang. Where does this one go? At least A tier. At least S tier. Okay, so I think this goes here. But then I'm just moving this down one. Yeah, okay. All right, this thing. Where are the other ones like up here? Okay, well, this one, the kibble on the top looks so much more like a key. This is going way higher than C tier. Yeah, I'm just putting in B tier for right now. And then this thing looks like one heck of a shillelagh. This is tough. This is going surprisingly high. This might even be A tier. This is where it's standing at right now. I'm trying to think if I want to put it any higher. Yeah, I think I'm leaving this right here. If this looked more like a sword than a shillelagh, then this would be an easy S tier, but unfortunately not. But like, dang, this one is. If you make any more Kingdom Hearts games, definitely bring something like this back. That's a good look. All right, next. This will deal a lot of damage, and this is definitely an axe. This looks less of a blade like than this, but this would deal more damage. You know, actually, no. Just based on design alone. Based on design alone, it's either top of S tier, or sorry, bottom of S tier, or top of A tier. It's definitely going between this and this. No, it isn't. That's a lie. But this design is really good, though. Yeah, okay, that's where I'll put this. It loses a lot of points for barely being a key, but boy, oh howdy boy, is this a blade. Alright, next. A better version of... Okay, so it's like if this thing and this thing had a child, but this thing is better than both the parents combined. Alright, I'm going to say minus points for not being a key, minus points for not being a blade, but the design is halfway decent, and I would absolutely use this as a weapon. Man, where did I put this? Because it actually looks really cool. The dumbest part of this thing is the Ferris wheel at the top. Like, oh, why? Bruh. There. I'm happy with that. This is stupid. It's not F tier stupid, but... Yeah, I don't like that thing. Okay, hold up. First and foremost, this is an S tier for sure. I know I've been using the word shillelagh very loosely. This looks like a shillelagh. And the design is top tier. It's not really a key, but I could still probably open a door with a proper shillelagh. Wow. Wow. You are going here. Only because you are not a blade. You are a weapon of mass destruction, and gosh darn it, you look fabulous doing it, but you are not a key and you are not a blade. Nah, I'm leaving you right there. You've earned it by looking cool. Next. Okay, so right off the bat, this thing is what this thing should have been in the first place. By leaps and bounds. Huh. This might have to go in C tier, but this is a very strong C tier. No, I'm putting it at least B tier. Yeah. No? No. No. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, next. Wait, what am I looking at? What? What am I looking at? Wait, I'm sorry. Is this a whale with its mouth open? And the blade is water pushing up a sailboat coming from its blowhole. And I am wielding this thing by grabbing onto the uvula? This is not going any higher than D tier. My gosh. Okay, I think the water pressure from a blowhole is going to do more damage than whatever this thing is, but this looks like the result of a weapon artist taking way too many drugs the night before work. I'm sorry, what is... No. Okay, next. Ooh. Okay, so kind of like how this thing is what this should have been, this thing is what this should have been. By far. By leaps and bounds. Not even close. This is at least a C tier, and I know it's at least going here, above the minecart. Do I want to put any higher? You know, I feel like this thing is really throwing me off. I feel like I should rate this higher. I'm going to rate it higher. Yeah. Yeah, I forget why I put this in C. Now that I'm actually starting to look at really, really, really bad designs, this thing did not deserve a C tier. This thing is actually kind of goated. And the fact that this was as goated as it was, and it was all the way down here in C tier, it's really been throwing off like what I actually think is a good weapon and weapon design. So now, all that being said, I do like this more than this. Do I like it more than this? Okay, I think... So for me, these three are kind of like similar, like, looks cool factors. This one does look the coolest of the three. Actually, you know what? I gotta bring this up higher. Only because, like, this is definitely, like, very thin, very sharp metal on the actual blade itself. So it is a blade. It is more of a blade than the other ones. This is tough. This is getting really tough. Yeah, I think that's where I want it. Okay, next. This is just more food, but it's better food, and it's better looking food, and... Where did I put the one with the wind-up key? All the way up there? Because this also looks like a wind-up key. It probably isn't. I'm probably just wrong. I do kind of like this design, though. Maybe I'll come back to this one. I know that this one and this one are fairly similar in what they're going for. This one is just better, though. Yeah, I'll leave it there for right now. Okay. Alright, we got another one of these things. Where does it go? Yo, you know what? Hold up. This is the best iteration of this type of weapon that we have seen so far. Bravo. Whoever designed this, you did it. You perfected... Well, first off, you improved upon this. These two were downgrades from this. But this has perfected what these were going for. So bravo, this is absolutely deserving of S tier. Congratulations. Next. What? Huh. Where did I put that other one? A tier? Yeah, actually. Yeah. This is a cooler version looking... This is a better looking version of this, but this one looks more like a weapon and more like a key. The fact that this looks more like a key is putting it over an edge of this one, but like this one, you should be proud of whoever designed this one. This one's not bad. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Next. Okay, we got a better version of whatever that clock thing was. So I don't know, just... Is it better? Okay, yeah, so I think this demon clock is better than this demon clock, but I think I would rather take a pickaxe than Minecraft over that. Alright, next. What? What is this? I mean, I get that it's like a tower, but what's that thing coming out of it? Okay, hot take. The fact that this tower has jaggedy edges makes it less of a blade, but more of a key. You know, do I just... Yeah, it's going there for now. Alright, next. Wait. It's the same thing. Okay, well, this one's less of a key. Doesn't have as many jaggedy edges to be an actual key, but it looks cooler, so it's going above it. Next. That's the same thing. Okay, these are all in a set. No, I think I'm actually rearranging it to look like this. I think this is the best that these have looked, and then... I mean, this design is fine. This design is fine. But I think they're actually just getting progressively worse. I changed my mind. Alright, next. We already did something like this before. Where was it? Okay, yeah, it's a little baby version of this. I like it. It's a little baby version. This is a baby version. You know, it looks pretty, so I'm keeping it there. Next. Okay, another part of the set. These two are probably the exact same thing, but this picture looks better than this picture, so that's where it's staying. Yeah, okay. Next. Alright, next part of the set. As nice as this looks, I think the color palette of... Yeah, the color palette of this just looks better. But yeah, okay, that's where we're going. Next. This one actually looks kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of this thing. That's probably what they're going for, actually. This is probably supposed to be the upgraded version of this, but this looks easier to hold and use as a weapon, so it's going above. Alright, next. Oh, lo and behold. I was right. Okay, so these two are not exactly the same. This one looks easier to hold, so it's going there. But I think I would still rather use this as a weapon before this one. Alright, and finally... Actually, you know what? No, I'm being disingenuous. I actually like these better, so... Yeah. Alright, next. This is kind of cool looking. It's not going in C. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I'm trying to think of where I want to put it. Yeah, this is definitely going at least B. Yeah, the fact that this actually looks like a legitimate weapon, that's putting it pretty high. It's not bad. Middle of the road. Did good. All right, next. Oh, wait. Okay. So, hold on. So, this is an upgraded version of this, but this thing is this. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Actually, no. Okay, yeah, I'll leave it like that. All right, so what does the last one look like? Very nice color palette. The best designed of the three. And I think with this little swirly bit at the top, I could open some doors. This is above and beyond the best version of those. Where do I put it? Honestly? Do I put it higher? No. No, I think high A is pretty good considering the other ones I would only put in B tier. But, like, that earned its high A. My gosh. Alright, next. Rosebuds. Where did I put the other one? Where did I put the other one? What? Okay, it's up there. What is that? C tier? Yeah, okay, these are probably all C tier. This one... Hold up. I don't like that the rose isn't as pronounced, but the blade part looks better, and I love the stained glass. So it's actually going higher. Do I do it? Yeah, I do it. Yeah, okay. Next, well, okay, these two are supposed to be the same, but this picture is so much better. You know what? You are getting an honorary upgrade. Because I have a feeling that all of these are going to be B tier. Yep. Okay, so everything I liked about this one is just better here. Yeah, B tier, I think that's fair. I might actually be tempted to put one of these. Nah, I'm going to leave them there for now. And then lastly, this feels so much extra compared to this. And at this point, it's losing its sword. I should have just said losing its edge. So we'll do this, but yeah, pretty good. B is still respectable compared to... considering that this is a flower on a stick, whoever designed this should feel proud that it is exponentially better than this flower on a stick. Okay, this thing. Yeah, same as this, but this is a better picture. But now let's look at the variants. Oh my. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't put this in S or A tier. This has to go S tier. At least. This is only barely beating this because this is a blade. Or at least, like, you know, it has, like, a hatchet blade quality to it. But, me almighty, this is very pretty. Very pretty, very effective as a weapon. And because I like the design more and because this is my tier list, it's going here. Do I actually want to put it higher? Yes, I do. Okay, yep. Happy with that. I actually like this a lot. I like what they were going for. But I still think these are just better. So, okay, so unfortunately the problem is I actually kind of like all of these more than this one. So this one's going here. But that's still very respectable. Alright, next. Alright, yeah, now that I'm looking at all these in groups, this one is the best weapon in the game except broken. So it also looks really boring. And also, since it's held together with tape, it doesn't even function as a key anymore. This is a key. And this is a blade. This is barely both. And I don't even like the way it looks. I think it's fair to put it here. Sure. Whatever. Okay, so this... Yeah, we'll just put it here because this is a better picture. That's it. Otherwise, they're the exact same thing, and I'm happy with both. Now we have... I think ultimately these are better than this because I can't think of a key that has these two pointy bits up at the top. So these barely edge it out as more key. As a matter of fact. I know, scandalous. But yeah, actually I think that's where that belongs. Alright, next. I thought we already did this. I guess not. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, so... Honestly, very strong contender. Okay, it's supposed to go up like with these. I think I like these more because they're easier to hold. And you know what? Just because I'm a sucker for stained glass, we're going to scoot these down. Yeah. All right, next. I can't tell what this thing is. At a quick glance, it looks very pretty. Yeah, if the colors weren't so bright and they were a little bit more pronounced, it might be higher, but I don't know, color palette kind of ruins it. I can barely tell what it is. Like, you know, I'll be honest, I don't even know if I want to put it there. Yeah, it looks more appropriate. All right, next. Somebody is trying too hard. The design's kind of cool, but I feel like if I brought this in as a weapon, I would be a laughingstock. Yeah, it's just weird. C tier. Next. Okay. Okay, I like where this one's going. I mean, granted, I technically like where all of them are going, but this one actually has a good design. This is at least A tier. This is a very high A tier. If it had more key quality to it, it would even be an S tier. This might still go in S tier. Okay, well, you know what? Now that this one actually exists, these are getting bumped down. Do I like this more than this? This has a cooler design. No, it doesn't. I'm leaving it as is. But, like, hey, S tier. Not bad. Alright, next. Okay, this is... where's that other one? This is a much more realized version of this, and I'm down for it. This is at least A tier. It's probably not going to get S tier. Just for design alone, I think middle of A tier works. Alright, next. Oh, okay. Upgraded versions of these. So where did I put this one? Here. Yeah, okay, whatever. This is this is an upgraded version, which I think actually does look better, so that's going there. This is definitely an upgraded version, but it looks prettier. So much prettier, in fact, that it's actually going up an entire tier. And then this is immaculate. Hold up. This is going very high. Wow, this is going very high. Okay. You know what? I think if we're going to be fair about it. Now, do I like this more than this? I do. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was that high B. You could even talk me into putting it in low A. Do I like this more than this? This is difficult. This is so good, though. The only thing holding it back is that it's not really a key and it's not really a blade. It's just really, really pretty. You know, I'm going to go... Yep, okay, I'm gonna leave it there for now. But, like, considering it jumped from D and still D to C all the way up to, where did I put it? Like, high B tier. That's something. Alright, next. Okay, we did this one. This one was... I remember this one being stupid. Yeah. It goes here because this is a better picture, but that's about it. Actually, no, it goes here because it's smaller, so it's worse. That's an even worse version. Okay, at least this one looks cooler and it looks more like a blade. If you took the kibble off, at least it would definitely be a blade. So that one is... This one's going fairly high, actually. Definitely at least A tier. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, next. What? 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 No. What? No. No. This isn't a key. This isn't a blade. This isn't a lockpick. This isn't a weapon. This is just some mascot horror looking on sparkles. No. No. False. Okay. Next. No, I'm sorry. Whoever designed these should feel bad. Take away their Photoshop account. I hope you lose sleep. Alright, next. Okay, this... Where'd I put the other one? It was fairly high. It was like right here. This other one looks like a better weapon, so it's going there. Okay, this is... I was trying to read what it said on the thing, but I can't read it. This is still just a better picture of this, but they're the same thing. Let's look at the upgrades. Alright, they added dude's face. I don't like the dude's face, and I think it looks less like a weapon, so, yeah, it's even getting cracked. Like, not good cracked, like cracked. So this isn't even... This is at least C tier. Where do I put this in C tier? Is this D tier? This is probably D tier. I don't want to put it at F tier because this does not deserve to be on the same tier as this. Like, this is leaps and miles better. Yeah, this is D tier. And it's going below this thing because I would rather water spout my enemies by tugging on a whale's uvula than use whatever this thing is. This is better than this because there's lightning bolts and now the guy has more hair. But, yeah, my original statement still stands. Okay, now we get to the good stuff. This one was high on the list. Here it is. Okay, so I will say it is kind of weird. This one is obviously the unupgraded form of whatever this is, but I feel like this should be the unupgraded form of whatever this is. To the point where I will retract my original statement, and this is going much higher in A-OK. Yeah, so these are all around the same thing, but I'll play around with those later. Why don't we drag both these up here just for right now, and then I'll organize them. Okay, so right off the bat, I know that these are supposed to be the same thing, but since this one is so much longer, it's going much higher. Also to the point where this is better, and I would even say this is better. At least with this set, the Keyblades actually get better as they evolve, but okay, you know what? This is actually going to look really weird, but the way I'm doing this is... Yeah. I think that's where that needs to go. Alright, next. Is that a lamppost? What is this? This is stupid. What? Yeah, this is really stupid. C tier. Okay, so just a palette swap. And the palette swap looks worse because the lamp isn't even on. Okay, now we're getting to a more realized version of it. Which, I don't think this looks as good as this, so this looks appropriate. And then lastly... this looks a lot better than the other ones, actually. This looks so much better than the other ones, actually. This looks really so much better than the other ones, actually. Nah. Nah, I can't put it in A tier. It's not that good. We'll do it like that. Alright, next we have... okay, so it's definitely a castle with a really tall tower. And an icicle for some reason. Or not an icicle, snowflake. Honestly, looks... yeah, I like the look of this one. It's not really a key or a blade, though, so it's not going any higher than C tier. I guess you could also argue that the other one wasn't, but... I don't care about your arguments. This is my tier list, and I am correct. You know, logically, the only correct place to put it is here. But it's so much better than that. It's at least, like, here. Yeah. Alright, next. Okay, well... I think this one's actually worse because it's shorter. But I like how they're choosing the design for the evolution path to the point where this one... technically longer? You know, now that I'm looking at this, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're all the same length. In which case, if they are the same length, this one is definitely better than this one, but this one... I think I do that. Do I? Yeah, actually, I think that's the way to go. Okay, now we're back to these. So this one, going all the way up here. Not good enough for S tier. No, not good enough for S tier. Very close though. Decent A tier. Okay, this one, same thing. Yeah, actually they are both basically the same thing. Alright, now we get to... No, that's not... I don't like it. I don't like it anywhere near as much as its pre-evolved form. I don't even know if I would put this in A tier. No, that's a lie. I would put it in A tier. It's fine. I wouldn't be mad if it appeared in the next game. Alright, now this one... Yeah, this one's A tier, but I actually kind of like it a lot more than a lot of these, so I think I'm putting it here. Yeah. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, next. Oh, we got the train tracks again. Alright, where did I put that? Didn't I put it somewhere funny? C tier. Okay, yeah, so, let me drag all these up here real quick. Alright, Alright, so this is a better picture. Alright, I'm going to leave these here. I think this is appropriate, but I'm going to say this one's very, very pretty. That's it. That's all I got. Alright, next. Okay, color swap. No, actually, it's not a color swap. It's just a worse version of... Okay. Yeah, it's just a worse version of that, but I mean, I don't know, it could be worse. Okay, so this is either a color swap or another worse version. Actually, this is a better version. Because it doesn't have that stupid heart thing at the top. Like, I mean, it has the stupid spade thing at the top, but it doesn't have the stupid heart thing at the top. It's not very pretty, but it's a better design. Nah, this one's too better looking. This has to go here, but this is, I would say the beauty and the simplicity is, this is better than its other original versions. So, we'll keep it there. Alright, yeah. Ooh, okay, hold up. This is... I'm going to actually say this is the best version of these because this looks easier to hold as a weapon. Yeah. Yeah, this is the way to go. Next... Oh, these were those star things. This one's not a lamppost, so it's the worst one. Ooh. Okay, this is... Yeah, this thing is literally this thing, but I like the colors of this more, so it's going just above that, but I don't like the design as much as I like this one, so it's staying here. Next. A broken pickaxe. I can't even put it in the same... Yeah, this thing's a piece of junk. Yeah, the design isn't even cool. They're just trying to, like, make it worse. I don't know. Whatever. Ooh. Okay. Huh. So I'm leaving this for here right now. This, I would say, is the penultimate Keyblade. Wait, penultimate? No, just ultimate. This is the best. This is the best of the best. Okay. I don't know how this would function as a key because these are divots and not grooves. This has grooves. And I know that the grooves are what would make this function as a key. I don't know if you can unlock anything with divots. But if you could unlock with divots, this is the ultimate key, the ultimate blade, therefore the ultimate Keyblade. That's going there for now. This is a children's toy, but I think I would still rather fight with a children's toy than... well, whatever this abomination is. I think I have to put it here because at least I feel like I could get in 2 hits with this before it breaks. This would break in 1 hit. At least this is retractable, which is kind of cool. But cool isn't going to save my life. So it's going there. This thing. Now, this is absolutely baller. This... would I put it any higher? I actually would, just because of how blade-like it looks. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very strong S tier. Alright. Next... oh, we got another tower thing. But this tower looks worse, right? No, it looks better. There's a little more something to its simplicity. This is going at least B tier, but... I don't know, fighting with a tower seems kind of sus, so I'll just Yeah, that's fair. What is this thing? Oh, okay, this is Toy Story. Okay. At least I get this one. Like, I'll be honest, half of these I don't know or understand any of the references, and I don't care. I'm just judging whether it's a key or a blade, so I don't care. But at least I'm happy to recognize this one. Alright. You know what? I know you're hitting people with a plant like this one, but this is a cactus. And this is a very strong cactus. And cactuses hurt really badly. I would not call this a key or a blade. It is not getting ranked very high, but it is certainly above F tier. Do I want to put it above D? And you know what? I think I would rather swing a cactus before throwing a turtle dove at somebody. So, yeah, I'll put it at the bottom of C. It's not great, but... You know, I'll be honest, though, if we're doing all this, this guy is getting an upgrade. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, we got this one. We got this one again. Where did I put it? It was high on the list, wasn't it? Yeah, it was... I'm basically going to say they're the same thing. There's some subtle differences with the detail. But... yeah, it's whatever. It's the same thing. We got the Eiffel Tower. And beer. Okay, you know what? The fact that it's the Eiffel Tower with beer is kind of based. So, we're putting in at least B tier. No, I'm sorry. We can't do that. That's stupid. Although the Eiffel Tower will hit really hard. No, this could feasibly be a B tier. Like I'm putting it at the bottom of B tier. Yeah, I'm putting it at the bottom of B tier because this tower is objectively better than this tower. Final answer. Actually, this tower is also better than this tower. Final answer. Okay, what do we got next? What is this thing? So I hate this design, whatever it is. But it looks like something that was designed to open doors. So it at least gets bonus points for being a key, which means it's not going in D or F tier. I think I have to put this in C tier, though, because this is really cringe. You're going here. No, I really do not like this design. You're going here. Yeah. Alright, next. Yeah, this is stupid. I guess maybe I'd use it as a weapon before this thing, but this is really stupid. This looks more like a trophy. Like, This looks like an absolute baller trophy that I would get for winning like a javelin throwing competition. But as a key, this isn't a key. As a weapon, this isn't a weapon. So as a blade, this is not a blade. Yeah, that's a D tier. All right, next. I don't know what this is, but it looks kind of cool. Kinda. I cannot put it above any of these, so it's going here. All right, next. This one has something to it. This looks like a better version of where's that one? Here. Or at least like a more refined version of whatever this was trying to be. Yeah, I'm putting it there. All right, next. Ooh. Hello. Okay, where are you going? You were comparative to... Where was it? There's no way I put it in C tier. I had to at least been B tier. Where did I put it? Yeah, this thing. Alright, so I kind of like this design more than this one in its own way, but this is both a better key and a better blade than this thing. So I think mid B tier is appropriate. Alright, last couple. Is it just a better version of these? Yeah, I think I like this design more than either of these two, but the nice clean colors on this and just the simplicity of it just make it... I don't know, I think this is appropriate. I think ranking all these three like this is appropriate. Alright, next... Oh. Okay, I could tell that this is supposed to be in the same line as, like, these things. Now, how much do I like this one, though? If I took off all the kibble, it would not be a very good sword. I think they're trying too hard. Yeah, I think having this one between these two is fine. Yeah, I think I like that. And then what was it? Last one. Not a key, not a blade, but I could see a lot of interesting use cases of this as a weapon. So this is going to go surprisingly high. Never mind, I lied. I think the way we're going to do this, I'm going to put this here, but when I do that, this is going to go here. Okay, that's it. Going to give it one final look over to see if I made any mistakes, which of course I didn't, because I am very, very good at this. The only thing I know for sure, I nailed F tier. Like, whoever designed these, please go see a doctor. Yeah, actually, I think I'm happy with this list. So, there's a lot of me. Okay, yeah. So at the end of it all, here is my final tier list. If you disagree with it, I will open up a suggestion box in an unforeseeable future. But until that time, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you all later.